Hello everyone and welcome. This is going to be a short and efficient tutorial on farming gems for Skell Credits instead of running around Aroa for small amounts or having to complete full missions for 2,000 or 2,500 Skell Credits. Alright, so let's get started. First, here are the three gems we're going to be farming. The Gold Nuggets, Opal, and Amethyst. And if we take a look here, we'll see why we're actually farming these three particular gems for Skell Credits. If you look here, each one of these sells for 250 credits each. So with Opal and Gold, you're looking at an average of about 4 minutes for collection. That's 2.5 minutes to actually go around and pick them up, and 1.5 minutes for your respawn time. And on average, you're going to be picking up about 8 opals and or gold at one time. And that's going to give you about 30,000 Skell credits per hour for gold nuggets and opal. Next is the Amethyst, which will actually give you the most. You'll be looking at about 60,000 credits per hour due to the high yield of Amethyst you're going to be picking up, which you'll be looking at on average about 20. So I do have to tell you right up front, the Amethyst area of farming is guarded by a toxic Behemoth, which is a 250 level Behemoth. After that though, you can just collect, close game, collect again, over and over and over again to your heart's desire. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Slow down, don't jump ship yet, because not only am I going to show you where to farm the Amethyst, I'm going to show you how to defeat the Behemoth right away, and I'm going to do it as a level 3. And yes, I guess that is a little bit of a flex. Alright, so let's get started. There are a lot of rivers and streams around the map that you can find gold and opal, but this is one of the best places that I have found. So we're going to want to go to Cold Lake, which is located in the Mount Hodgson area. And you're going to want to travel to this bivouac right here. This is the White Ridge bivouac. And I'm going to go ahead and speed up our travel. Take a second, we're just going to grab this helicopter for you. Now I do have to say here that if you look here, there's a cabin located right at the this area around the lake. This is actually a bonus. You can find some saltpeter around this cabin, so if you wish to go collect saltpeter, and it's for making explosives, like your rockets or your grenade launcher, you're certainly welcome to do so. We're going to come over here to the lake, and I'm going to show you right here is our first pickup, and it's going to be opal. So we're going to go ahead and grab this opal. And what we're going to do here is we're actually going to travel all the way around this lake, and that's as close as we can come to the lake. We're going to be able to find all the opal and gold nuggets that we're looking for. Now I'm a low level, I'm not over 200 or anything, and I still have my helicopters turned on. So there are patrols in the area I still have to hide from. Make sure you're checking your map for where these are located. Sometimes they're actually hidden under the dirt or the water, and you'll have to run across them. They do change positions around here. There are some that do stay in certain locations, but they do change positions occasionally. So you'll have to definitely adjust when you see them on your map where they're located. So here's some gold nuggets. There's actually 4 of them here. We're going to go grab all these. That's 2 there. And we'll grab these 2 over here. Now if I look on my map, I can see there's a couple over here to the left too. So I'm going to go over here and grab those. That gives us 6 gold nuggets and 1 opal so far. They're not going to be too far away from the lake itself, not going to be too far away from the water, so you won't be finding them way out on the distance areas. But if you look across here, we got another opal, and that makes 2 with the 6 gold that we found. That's now 8, and that's about the average you're going to find here. Sometimes you'll get lucky, you may find 10, which is great. Up here in this little area, there's usually 1 or 2 gold. If they're not, again, 8's kind of where you're at. Any enemies you come across, you want to just go ahead and take them out too. You probably get some drops from them that you can sell later for Skell credits. And I'm going to come back over here to the starting location that we got that first opal at. And this is actually where we're going to go ahead and take a look, make sure I haven't missed any more. And now it's time to actually close the game. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the login because everyone knows what it looks like to log in. Just want to make sure that you don't log out of the game, you actually close the game, because if you log out or you die and you don't come back first, you won't be able to get the respawn of the items. They will no longer be here. So just keep that in mind. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a look, make sure that they have respawned since we came back into the game. And there we go, there's some opal. That automatically guarantees that we're going to have the rest. Let's go ahead to the bivouac and get some of these sold. Alright, and it's time that we go to the channels province, so we're going to go ahead and go to this Behemoth area right here, and we're going to make sure that we get to this channels province area. That's where the Behemoth is located. We're going to want to fast travel over here if we already have this bivouac open. And in the bivouac, I'm going to go ahead here and take a look at my inventory. First, we want to make sure that we have a helicopter selected so we can actually get there. And if you look here, I am level 3. All my weapons are level 3 in the loadout, and all my gear is level 3, which gives me an overall level 3. Let's take a look at these perks real quick. We're using the cold-blooded perk. We're going to use Feel No Pain, and damage to drones since the Behemoth is a giant drone. On our wheel, we want to make sure that we have our EMPs loaded out. It's 4 level 2s, Mark 2s, and 4 Mark 3s, and some syringes just in case we need to heal up. Alright, let's go ahead and get there. And I'm going to take a quick look here and show you where we're going, right over there. We can go ahead and grab the helicopter. I can speed through this process so you guys know what this is all about. Right. Let's go on and get down here. And if you look over there, kind of to the right, there he is. That is our 250 level Behemoth. He's got the toxic symbols on his side, so he is a toxic shooter. He not only shoots grenades and bullets at us, he actually shoots the toxic gas, which we have to make sure we're out of that area because it will quickly kill us. And I wanted to be able to show you guys how easy it actually can be. I'm not using any cloaking spray from Panther class. I'm not using invisibility from getting the invisibility optic camo from the Conquest. I'm just going to sneak up to him. As soon as I get close, I'm going to unleash hell. And I'll make sure I have my EMPs ready and available. Here we go. Okay, I first blow up that little blue vial right there. What that does is actually causes him to be immobile, but only for a second. So I want to stun him with my EMP. If you notice there, he's stunned with the EMP I just threw. Now I threw that second EMP, and unfortunately throwing that second EMP, it actually canceled out with the other one because I have to wait till the other one goes to full use. If you notice when I'm shooting him, I'm shooting that little corner right there off to the right of where that blue vial was. The reason for this is, if I keep shooting around his tires, if I keep shooting around his plates, I'm just hitting the plates. I'm not actually doing damage on him. I want to do damage, so I want to hit those little red spots. And if you notice, when I'm shooting next to those blue vials, it's a little corner. There's actually a little red spot in that corner that I'm hitting. I'm not actually aiming for the armor plating, because you see the armor plating's still there. You notice I've already gone through all 4 of my Mark 3 EMPs, and I'm hitting my last couple Mark 2s, and almost had to run away for a second there. He almost had me, but you notice I'm not in the gas area. Boom! There he goes. That's all he had. And I just have terminated him with extreme prejudice. Of course, I'm getting all the Skell credits and the parts in my inventory. But as a quick view again, I want a reminder, look at that, level 3. So if I can do it, I know you guys can do it. And you only have to do this once. After this, you just run around and collect. So I will want to mention to you, if you do leave this area and you don't come back to it for about a week, and I'm talking an actual week in reality, and you go back, the Behemoth, there's a good chance that he has respawned and you're going to have to fight him again. Now hopefully your level is going to be higher, but alright, there we go. There's our first Amethyst we're going to pick up. And if you guys want to sit here and watch, I'm going to show you the circle that I take. It's just the big C that I run around here. I take the right, I take a left, and I go back around the other side, and I pick up as many as I can when I do this. It kind of gives a quicker pattern. So when you restart, you can actually do the same pattern, but it only cuts it down to about 2.5 to 3 minutes to do all the entire area. All right, and there you have it. I believe I counted 19 that time. I might have missed one. There's a good chance that the other one didn't spawn this time, and it will spawn next time. On average, you're going to get about 20 amethyst each time you do this. And it takes about 3.5 minutes to run around and pick up the amethyst, and a minute and a half to respawn from closing your game. So you're talking about a 4-minute average window of collecting. Alright, here I'll go ahead and close out and relog in and show you that they have respawned, and I can pick them up if I wanted to on a second run. Also, obviously, we'll have noticed that I was actually picking up all the plants when I was doing it, so it took a little bit longer to pick up my time. But when you're going to do this just for the amethyst, just for the money, you're going to want to do ahead, run around, just pick up the amethyst itself. You may not want to pick up any of the plants. I use a lot of plants for crafting, so, but you know, you guys want to do this quickly. Just like I said, you're going to run around picking this up for money purposes, for Skell credits. Again, if you grind it, that's 60,000 Skell credits per hour, of course, minus the Behemoth when you first have to get rid of him. I am still taking that same path that I took initially when I went around collecting, and I would take the same path to collect again. And there you go, there's one there. One more note I did want to add before I go. Make sure that if you are going to move on to do something else in the game and you're no longer collecting, make sure that you actually do still close your game after your last time doing this and come back into the game. Otherwise, they're not going to respawn again, and you're not going to see them for well over a week or whenever the Behemoth comes back. So I hope this tutorial was helpful, and thank you for watching.